Got it. We're live. Oh shit. Yeah, we're out there tonight, aren't we? Boom. There. Oh, I got to get some music going on my speaker. It'll turn off. Let me see. Who's out there? Nobody yet, I don't think. Let me see. All apps. Media player. Put that over there. And find. Go. Finally got a good Bluetooth speaker. Doesn't use micro USB. Has great bass. Says 150 watts. They lie about wattage on speakers, I'll tell you that. If it was 150 watts, it'd take a lot more power. But let's see if we can get Paul to come in and tell us what his job is. Can't we get Paul to come in and tell us what his job is? Let me see here. Yes, I need a cable that goes from the computer to the speaker. I need an audio cable for the speaker, and then I can use this little thing I got. A little splitter. Yeah, what was that? Yeah. Why does that keep? Why is that peeling up? Where did those voices come from? What did I bump on there? Took me right off my music I was playing. Let me see. I gotta find. That's what I need. Music, and then artist, and we'll go with my quarter bones, because well, Rocky lets me play his music. He told me I could before he went up there to prepare heaven for Forrest. I'm looking for Q under Q. There we go. Wow. And Jack wants in, of course. So listen to this great song. He wrote this 3 days. He recorded this 3 days before 9/11. Sorry, Cody, I had buffalo burritos for dinner. Yeah, let's see if I can get a link here. Let me see. YouTube. Well, I need participants. Copy invite link. I'm going to put it over here. You I get the notion. Damn it. 2 watching. Let me see. I got to get my player's too loud. I can't. You can't hear me, can you? Because my music's too loud. Nobody talking, so who knows? Hope it all Writing from the walls, see what I'm saying. I wanna live free from fear. I think the microphone's on. I wanna sing this song for you. I'll cry out my heart, should I get the notion? Who's out there? Two watching. I'm one of them. So somebody else is watching. It's just me and you. So turn it down some. If I don't have something playing, it'll the speaker will turn off. So who is out there? One person, 4 watching now. Is my background? You need me to change my background, maybe? This one's cool. There. We belong. Yeah, thanks. Whoopee. I'd probably get, if you get, I gotta go out there and visit the gallery in Pueblo soon here. He thought I'd be out there around Christmas, but nothing happened at Christmas really. Well, and by the time it was time to go there, it was like snowing, and I was low on funds at the end of the month, so I didn't go to Pueblo at the end of the month. This song for you. Get the notion. So yeah, did anybody catch Paul's? I don't think he slipped up. I think he was making it known. He asked Street what he's in. Why is he? Why are you doing this? Why are you? What are you doing? You know, what are you doing? He asked Street. Street didn't want to answer. He didn't want to answer. No, and then Street turns it around on Paul and says to Paul, "What are you doing?" He says, "I'm doing my job." He said he was doing his job. Okay, here we have somebody doing his job. So Paul, why don't we? If Paul comes dialing in, maybe he can hook us up with someone in Vietnam tonight instead of France. Go with like Indochina or something, Paul. I know you can find someone in Thailand at least. You can call them, secret people all over the world. Yeah, I went back and I found a thing that translates from audio, right? And it translates. She was just repeating what Paul was saying. He told her, say this, and she would say what he told her to say. Let me see. Oh, aren't we playing? I didn't tell it to stop playing music, did I? Yeah. Is it gonna? Yeah. Alone. But I found some things, like the fetishes that were on the necklace of fetishes. There was, and Forrest talks about digging in the dirt in Pompeii. There was a box of fetishes found in Pompeii that look almost the same. I can show, get it on here. Let's see, I'll get it. on my screen. Where did I share that? I think I know where I shared it. Because sometimes instead of bookmark things, I'll share it somewhere where I can go look it up there. You know. But how about for okay, so here is the Henry Ford, a treasure trove of history, right? And here's all. This is a Ford museum, and that's a Corvair, the blue car. That looks like a Volkswagen back there. So Ford collects all cars. Maybe, you know, they say there's 6 million. He's got 6 million artifacts in the Henry Ford. It's a museum, and they circulate from their warehouses to their museum and stuff. So probably each year, if you went there, you'd go there every year and probably not see the same exhibit twice. Well, maybe some. And in fact, you know, Kennedy's car that he was shot in has been destroyed. They didn't keep, they destroyed the evidence. Also, the guy, so see, look at all these artifacts in the, she's secure, she's keeps track of them. Loves handling all this old stuff, you know? But see, it's music, it's all the collections in there and stuff. Drawers of stuff. Pictures are in those drawers, I'm sure. Oh, I need to get my chat over here. Yeah, there's a portable spinning wheel from Gandhi is there at the museum. You know, all this 6 million artifacts. The Henry Ford, and the video is titled "The Henry Ford: A Treasure Trove of History." That's a gift from God. Cleveland Avenue. Here, Cleveland rocks. That lady's probably gone through 100 sheep worth of gloves. Or they're probably cotton gloves, right? So maybe not sheep. Monkeys playing pool, playing the piano. There we go. There we have it right there. That was it. That right there is the World Series of Fenn. A bunch of monkeys getting together, playing cards. There's Henry. There it is, the old Model T, Model A, Model T. The Henry Ford. Treasure trove of history. Yeah. Here's so this is from his son, Edsel. So did his son Edsel start the Edsel? Probably. Edsel Ford. Henry played violin. I played violin too, dude. don't tell don't tell me that, no. So he's got $1 million violins in there. Henry Ford could buy anything he wanted. And Ralph Lauren trying to catch up with him. So was Forrest. He was never going to catch up with Henry's collection. Okay. I gotta see the thing. Oh, I gotta turn on my participants. There, yeah, I have my participant things there on the side, so I know if somebody's trying to join in. At five people. Oh. Look at my. Well, my generator turned itself off before it got to 50. So now it's at 48.9. But before it gets to 47.5, I have to start the generator, because at 46 something, it just turns the power off, turns my satellite off. So I got to look underneath my table desk here. I got my voltage down there. I got to check that once in a while. But I was hoping Paul would come in here and tell us what his job is. And who pays him for doing his job. That was a good one. Street. What are you doing? Street don't want to answer it. He says to Paul, what are you doing? And Paul says, I'm just doing my job. That's a good one. Yeah, I know that's probably so, JK. But where is it? Detroit. Where's Stu? Detroit. Where is a lot of this going on? Detroit. If it's the Bullet, it's a Ford. It was in the movie Bullet. Boom. Oh, maybe Redneck will come in. I don't know if Redneck even knows I'm live right now. Oh man, my neck, it hurts right like hell right there, but it's coming from my neck right in there, and that muscle from my neck to right there, my neck is just, it's like super pain. It's making that muscle tight, and it hurts like hell. I got my, this thing. Oh, this thing, you see, this plugs in the computer, and then you got your headphone plug in here and your microphone plug in there. I got a couple of these. They're pretty good little device, but I need the audio that goes from here to my speaker. Speaking of which, my music stopped again. Here we go. Here's one for Street. Tripping away. Confused. It's in my head. It's in my head. His fault was in his head. Now I'm chopping away. I hear myself say, trepanary is when they put a hole in their head to relieve the pressure on their brain. Everybody has a right to their opinion. No, Troy, you're wrong. Troy, you're wrong. Everybody's wrong but Street. You get that? Huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah, and Bill's in it, waiting for the box of gold to be mailed to it. I'm not stupid. I know the gold is gone. The people who are stupid are the ones that think I'm waiting for a box of gold to be mailed to me. No, it's something much bigger than the treasure. The prize will probably come stealth. It's coming stealth, and it's a lot of you ain't gonna see it happening. Won't believe that. Oh, that's why he took off like a starship. Yeah, Paul's on. What are you? Why are you doing this? And if you ask him why he's doing this, he says, "I'm just doing my job. I just want to know who he works for." You know, like what his house sold for $750,000 or more or something like that, but that doesn't mean that he had that much equity in it or anything, or he got that much. He probably had to pay off whatever loan he had on it. Probably, you know, set him up in Montana. But I mean, if you sold property, I have a friend, he sold property in the Bay Area in California that he bought for probably $10,000 in 1960, you know, and probably sold it for $2 million in 2000, and then moved the hell out of there and got something really nice, a lot of land far away. And why is it? Who else ain't watching? Yeah, I was gonna get Jason to. If I get Jason to call in, me and Jason plan a show with Jason here sometime soon. Everybody wondering what happened to Jason. Yeah, he had surgery on his hand, and he had some cheese and crackers earlier. Made buffalo burritos. They were good. Got half the meat for making more burritos later or tomorrow. We make it. Who do you think I am? That's why I was watching one of the CIA guy, or the Secret Service guys, Kennedy Secret Service guys interview, and the guy said, "You're not supposed to know who I am," and that's with Forrest. You know, they don't know who I am. Well, you're not supposed to know who he is. You know, it's like Area 51. They call it Dreamland because these are people that you know, they create things that dreams are made of or made there. Let me see. This is change these background a little bit. There we go with this one. Yeah. I'm electric. Yeah. Who's gonna join Area 52? I can't tell you, I can't talk about Area 52, but my kid works there. Yeah. You know, they're setting up the stage and all, like area, like for Close Encounters of the Third Kind, you know, with the sound and the lights and yeah. And wait for the ship to come, and then they're gonna load me on there. You know, if we had Star Trek technology transporters, they could transport you when you're like 19, say. They transport you when you're 19. They save a copy. You save a copy on a thumb drive, right? You save a copy of yourself on a thumb drive when you were 19. And then when you're 80, you go through the transporter again, right? And they take your 80-year-old brain, they put it in your 19-year-old body, and you come out the other end knowing what you know in a younger body. Wouldn't that be freaking great? Oh, the world would be in trouble. I don't know if it's was referred to as Area. Yeah, it is Area 52. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got this. Look at this. Look what's in it. Oh. Over here. Look at this. He opens up.
Say, hey baby, won't you tell me where you're from?
Pretty little elephant.
It's been so long, girl.
And I got the
And I think you're the one.
Hope Diamond in here. But I was thinking, you know, you could have a treasure hunt. You know, fill this up with like silver or something, but definitely you can't afford gold. But maybe if, you know, people send me trinkets or something to put in there, and I could hide it out there by Moses.
I've traveled east and west, up north, and sometimes I've gone down.
See if anybody can find it. Not buried. You would see it if you were there, type of spot. Not buried.
My search is over. I'm your man.
Not that, as long as a bear don't shit on it, you know. Not buried though.
I'm tired of thinking.
No.
Tell me what to do.
5 in chat. No, there's a 4 now watching.
What I do.
I don't know what happened to him. Oh, I didn't mean to turn that off. Let this start it again, huh? Oh. Next. Oh. I got to 48.1 volts. I got to keep an eye on that voltage. You got to remember that. There. Yeah. talk. Maybe I gotta wake Paul up. It's a delusional world you live in. As Forrest has pulled the grand illusion on you. He used magic. He used the stuff that magicians use. Alchemy. Hey, this is the shirt I was wearing in the New Yorker documentary. Where you want to go. Yeah, Partridge Family background. Is that what that is? The Partridge Family? I don't know. I don't have a Partridge Family background. It's more like the Rainbow Family. Here we go. Tell me what you want me to. Oh, that dark is something with the light, I believe. No, it's not the light. Davio, he'll go on their stream. He won't go on mine. What's with him? He's got I don't know. You know, the people that voted for Obama. Let me see here. Yeah. Got another ones here. Let me see. Oh, oh, yeah, yeah. Tell me what you want me to do. Oh, oh, yeah. Tell me what you want me to do. Oh, yeah. It's not Partridge Family. We're lost in space now. Yeah. Well, it's time to go start the generator. So hang on, I'll be right back. That gets more light going too when I start the generator. Then my other lights come on. About 5 minutes after you turn the generator off, the 12-volt batteries go. Yeah, and I gotta remember turn on the refrigerator when I run the generator, because the batteries go dead, the refrigerator turns off, everything. If the sun ain't up running the solar, then the batteries don't. You gotta start batteries at night or generators to charge batteries back up. Run the refrigerator. And some Three Musketeers. But they say Forrest was a troubadour, yeah, Tuscador, you know, whatever. Is that like a musketeer? But this is a neat little box. See, it's even metal on the inside and wood. Look, wood inside, like the chest, you know. And the bottom is metal. And all, you know, every side is got a good hinge on it. Pretty cool little box. And it's got the Parthenon, Athens. Oh wow! You see the guy standing here with his arms out across the head. Yeah. Nobody joining in. You know what? It's going to be funny. It's going to be real funny because when it's over and it's time, then I'll make all my videos private. Everybody, where's Bill Gorman? You had your chance to have a piece of Bill Gorman. You'll have to go to the box office to see me after this. They're fluffy, not stuffy. Okay, Whoopi. Yep. Aloha. Hey, Whoopi, after when it's over, we'll take a trip to Hawaii. Yeah. That's a fun place. Bars are open till like 4 a.m. in Honolulu. And then they're open at 7 a.m. They're closed 3 hours a day. They're required to be closed so many hours a day. Guys, I was going up there. There's a bar, a tiki bar on the roof of this hotel with a swimming pool. Did a lot of drinking in Hawaii. But any more to go drinking? It's a fortune. When I was 21, you got for it was $1.75 for a rum and coke. And, you know, $1.50, $1.75. You can get a beer for $1. Now they're wanting $6, $7, $8 a beer. Fucking crazy. You gotta be crazy. It's like, okay, screw the bars. Let's just have a party. Bring your own. Because the bar is making too much money off you. People need to have more parties. Who are you watching? Shadow banned, not only by the Chase community, but YouTube. Up they're not supposed to talk about on YouTube that gets your video taken down. And if you talk about it like, it gets them in trouble for at least 24 hours. But those people, they go back and forth between their two channels there every day. I mean, it's like diarrhea. And then they say they weren't in it for the gold. Yeah, my ass. That's why you went looking. You weren't going to look for it for spiritual. No. They were in it for the gold. He claims that to falsely present himself as a humble servant of God. And then he had to, I was raised, I'm a Catholic. It's like bullshit. You hate Catholicism, street. And yeah, I got it. No, it's guided by the hand of God. Now he's trying. Now he's trying to. Yeah, he's putting his hand out. It's like smack that hand. But yeah, crazy. 3 people, ridiculous. Who else is on? I want to see who else. Nobody else. According to this. Oh, I bet Candy's on, huh? I bet she's on. Because she didn't have enough. She's Street's East Coast, she's West Coast. So she's probably gone on. If I go to her channel, I bet I find live streaming happening. Nope. Nope, I guess not. But I guess there's 3 people that aren't biased anyhow. Huh. Or 2, because I'm one of the 3. Yeah. 4 watching. Oh. Hey, Lucky. See my and this thing's like 3, 4, 5 pounds maybe. It's not like bronze. So they got me a new Altec Lansing 150 watt Bluetooth speaker that has a 15 volt power jack and not the lousy micro USBs that are very unreliable. I don't know how I sound. If I mute myself, I can play myself and see how it. Oh, dang it. Well, I got up to 50 volts. Got up to 50 volts before the generator decided to turn off. Probably I have to put oil in it. That's maybe why I shut it off. In truth, I believe in God for you. Just a journey. It's a chase. Life is a chase. There is more than a way out, more than just for certain. It's more than I can dare. It's I know musicians. They sing about death. Yeah, he's there. He's on the other side. Seven. Who's gonna? What's wrong with Paul here? Let's see. Let me get the link. Maybe he needs an email to him. Messaged over to him. Death is like a setting sun, because you will rise again. Every day you go to sleep, you wake up, it's a new day. And you say, what am I gonna do today when you wake up? Almost touched my eyes with that left hand, and I know I touched the capsation on my neck. so I stopped. Oh, right hand, left hand touched the stuff on my neck. So it burns. It's like getting pepper spray in the eyes or something, you know. Yeah, neck sore. I see the pain doctor from my neck on the 25th. I'm ready.
When I look
out my window,
looking back at me. When I open the door to my heart, bleed on steel.
Yeah, you know, the Sangre de Cristos are the blood of Christ. The warm water halts is when the water running off the snow-capped mountains. It halts where it begins, where it comes out of the ice. It halts at the beginning. Where did you start? Forrest, where did you start? You end up where you started. Yeah, warm waters, mother's water breaks, warm. And then when your heart stops pumping your warm blood is water. The Bible talks about blood is water. My floor is not level, and my chair wants to keep going off to the left and forward and to the left. So I gotta, when my batteries are charged up, I gotta pull my leveling jacks up, reinforce underneath them, and then I can probably level my RV so my chair doesn't roll around so much. I'd rather just move out of the RV. If this thing don't resolve like great flames by the end of this month, then I gotta start looking. I gotta get a house. I gotta move out of this. I'm tired of starting generators. Yeah, I'm right along the middle of this angry. I'm right at the bottom of Mount Blanca, right in the middle of them. Yeah, Paul was drunk. Oh yeah, he's probably sleeping it off. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, I found a cool source for backgrounds. Let's see, I got some more. Let's make it whoop somebody's sick. Lucky. Let's see. Video. Oh, we try that one, huh? Maybe that's better. I found out. Yeah, magic mushroom. I used to think you needed a gram for every 100 pounds you weigh. Quarter gram will do it. You don't. So I guess I was getting really high when I used to. But it's good. You got nerve pain, great for nerve pain. Because your nerves, it kind of, like lion's mane, they say is good for nerves and stuff. And that's a fungus. There are certain things, help your nerves. But it doesn't shrink bulging discs in your neck. You still need that to be treated medically. Yeah. Mammoth Mondays, where it's on the other side of my desk on the seat over there. Mammoth Head. I got my snowball. It was 45 degrees or something today. I mean, normally this time of year here, it's below freezing until like March. And from December through March, it's below freezing. And we've been above freezing every day, practically. A couple days below freezing, it gets up above, and then at night, like right now, it's 8. But usually this time you get like 15, 20 below, but we're not having gone there. And it's all because of that Tonga volcano. I guess I could plug in my mic at least, huh? Oh, if I did plug that in, it'd probably stop the sound of the Bluetooth. That's why I need the audio for the speaker jack. If I plug in the speaker jack, it cuts the Bluetooth off. So I got to have the audio to the Bluetooth speaker. So I just use an aux jack on it. But his speaker is nice. It's like 10 by 10, 20 inches tall. Good speaker. I got my mother there in the snow globe. And I got my dad on the other side, on the Panama Canal. That's a cool thing. It was cheap too. It was like $3.99 or something at Walmart. I should have bought a few of them and made gifts for other family. My sister would have liked one of those, I'm sure. Keep your water lines. They're polyurethane. They're plastic, thick plastic, and I haven't had any. The water lines have been empty basically. Yeah, you can't run the water out of the frozen water tanks. Yeah. Oh. 48.7. Good. Because it's going to make me go out and restart that generator. I just wanted Paul to come on and tell us what his job is. who he works for. Yeah, Street. Why are you? What are you doing, Street? What do you mean? What am I doing? Fuck you, Paul. Fuck you, Paul. What are you doing? He says, I'm just doing my job. So, Paul this is his job. That's why he's not happy. He's working. He's a disgruntled employee, that's all. Who's he working for is the question. Don't let my drinking keep from leaving. I'll be gone. Yeah. Don't let my he's got connections around the world. You know that's the government. Yeah. He's just doing his job, man. Leave him alone, Street. Delusional Street. And then there's Double Blazes Boulevard. I did a little cartoon about with I'll get it open here. It's unbelievable. A long time. No, I put it in the other folder. Oh, neck. There. Oh. There we go. I'll share that. See, this is a good way to equate it. The universe is God, and it's positive and negative electromagnetic charges, and therefore you got the positive God and the negative devil, and it's all part of the same machine. So you got to realize that the devil is part of the universe, it's part of God. They're actually one. One is negative energy and the other is positive energy. One is evil, one is good. One is beautiful, one is ugly. It's the opposing. It's all in the one. But because you got your Apple iPhone, you've bitten from the forbidden fruit of the Apple iPhone and have to realize what's good and what's bad. And you know better than to be bad. You have to, you know better. You try to be good. But the people that don't know better
are bad. But there are some people that are extremely good, and they attract that negative force. The bad people are attracted to the positive people. It's like you can't avoid it. They're like metal filings after your ass. So I say the Supreme Being is equally balanced. Like Fred Flintstone has his devil and his angel sitting up there on his shoulders, and each of them telling him what to do. He has a choice: choose good or choose evil. And how did I misspell that? I'm going to have to redo that now. If you strive for good, evil seeks out of balance. Be good for goodness. I missed the R, didn't I? Well, he doesn't know what he's talking. You know what I meant. If you know what I meant, then what's it matter how you spelled it, as Forrest would say. What's it matter how I spelled it? You know what I meant. So, yeah, now I got to go in and edit that. That's an easy one to edit. I don't think I've changed the fonts on the program since I made that. Oh, I see nobody joining in yet. Those colors are gay, huh? Well, I'm not. So I'll change it for you. Change it for you. I wanna ride with you. Wanna get high with you. Let me see here. Wanna ride with you. Side by side. Oh, I've already got that one on here. Yeah, with you. There. Where I am. There. Now you can see the inner workings of my brain back here. These are thoughts traveling through my synapses. Orbiting my head here. Yeah. Are you actually seeing something that's out there, or are you projecting it out of your thought? And I found both in 2016, 2017. That's when I found both. Riding the ibis through the Rio Grande National Forest. And Street is trying to steal my thoughts. He's a plagiarist. He's talking about things that I brought up. When him and Candy are both doing that. You know? And she said, oh, it's this sacred knowledge of this. No, sacred knowledge is with lots of spiritual beliefs, religions, and such, you know. They all have, but they call it something different. But it's still the interconnecting, knowing who you are. And of course, the chase, you might find out who you are if you enter this chase. Not who he is, but who you are. Yeah. Jefferson Airplane. No, I'm not going to play Jefferson Airplane because that get copyright. I don't get copyright for Rocky. Let me. I can play his music. He told me I could. Now he's gone, so you can't confirm, or you can't confirm it. You can't say he didn't. It's just like Forrest Fenn. You can't dig him up and ask him any questions anymore, can you? I think he was cremated, so you can't even dig him up and shake his hand like you can with MC Asher. Dig him up and shake his hand. Appreciate the man. Butt plugs. Yeah, Street's butt plug. Oh my God. Yes, how disgusting. Who wants to think of Street in a thong? God. Disgusting. Gross. Appalling. Huh. Here's a good song, Drink With Me. In my pocket. Rocket over you. You ain't tried it, don't knock it. I'm glad to share my life with you. We can dream of the mountain. We can fly over the sea. 47.7. Well. Should I keep streaming? Or do you want to wait for me to go out, put some oil in my generator and restart it? If I can make a funnel before my battery gets much lower, because I have to you try and keep a funnel clean. And the oil, the dirt here just collects. We can dream of a mountain. We can fly over. I make me a paper funnel to put oil in my generator. Yeah, let you listen to Rocky here. Yeah, turn him up a little bit while I go play with this freaking generator. I'll be back in a minute. So it don't go crazy and melt away. We can't dream of a mountain. We can't fly over the sea. Won't you take me to your fountain? Drink with me. Oh, drink with me. And you are looking free. Here I am, I'm feeling so weak. I'm gonna shout, hell yeah, at the top of my lungs. I'm gonna scream, hell no, what you've done.
got my eyes on you. I got my eyes on you. 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 Now there you go. I want you to do. I am me. She is her. He is him. And you are you. I'm gonna shout, hell yeah, at the top of my lungs. I'm gonna scream, hell no, what you've done.
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel.
What was that?
Do you feel it too? I got my eyes on you. 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 I'm gonna shout, hell yeah, at the top of my lungs. I'm gonna scream, hell no, what you've done. I don't know how to feel for me to hear that too.
Yeah, you got something to drink there too.
You. Got my eyes on 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 you.
Abracadabra. You know, I was playing that song the other day, Lucky. Abracadabra. Want to reach out and grab you. Hell no. Leave me. F marks the spot. Huh? Let's link in those other videos. Wow. Yeah, put some oil in it. The hard part is getting the freaking cap for putting oil. Is like you got to reach past all the hot parts on the freaking generator to get to it. They need to make a generator where these things that you have to regularly put your hands on are where your hands can reach them. Yeah. And I got a new bottle of synthetic blend oil for the generator too. No. I sleep and I sleep. I sometimes get to sleep 7 a.m. and I wake up like 2 in the afternoon or something, you know. Or sometimes I get to sleep at 4 a.m. and I wake up at 10 in the morning. You know, that's what I try for. It's not even late yet, is it? It's only 2. I'm not on the East Coast. I'm in the Rocky Mountains. I want to feel normal. That's a new glasses coming, so next time I won't be wearing these. I'll be wearing some other. Oh, Shy Guy is on the Kennedy thing. Well, I'll show you some pictures here. Let me show you some stuff about Kennedy here in the shoot. Let's see if I can get that. Where is that? Let's see. I'll get it open and then I'll switch over.
There's
Awesome appetite will to sustain. They need to give on. Long I feel, we're trying to. So tell the pharmacy man, his drugs I cannot do.
okay. Now we'll go switch over there, screen share. I should probably turn down the music so you can hear me good. Let me do that first. Okay. Here. Share. Okay. So here's JFK's, the limo. You can tell it's a limo. It has this bar thing that runs across, like between the top of the front and the top of the back. But there's a bullet hole through the windshield right there. That was the final shot. Now, how do I know that? Where'd it go? Oh, we're back to that. Where is it? There we go. This picture here was taken from almost the same angle as the shot. And if you look, there's the mirror of the car. There's no bullet hole in the glass. And see, Kennedy's back there. He's got his hands up here. His hands are right here, and his head is like this. This is just before the final shot. Just before the final shot, there was no bullet hole in the glass there. Okay, for the bullet to come through the windshield on that side of the mirror and cross on the left side of the car, on the left side of the windshield, and hit him on the right side of the car, the bullet had to come from the left side of the car. You see, there's his fist. You see his fist are pulled out. There's his cuffs and his face pulling. He's been shot. And it's just before the final shot comes through the windshield right here and clips him right in that corner of his head, in the right corner of his forehead. Why did his head go back and left? The right side of his head blew out. Too. The pressure pushed his head to the left because the bullet separated the left from the right. It pushed the left side of his head to the left. It was such velocity that it, but you know, so here so it came through like this and got him. It came from the left side. For it to go through, oops, sorry about the advertiser. Advertisements there. But so, you know, this is the picture where he's, just before he's shot. And these guys see them looking up toward, they're looking up the school book depository, these two guys here. They heard this first shot. It come from that direction. This guy here is the guy that he's Hill. He's the one that runs up and gets on the back. Oh, way back. I got to remember, don't go past that. So here's the bullet hole in the windshield. And the nurse at the hospital said you could put a pencil through it. You can put a pencil through that bullet hole. For it to come at that angle and stuff, it had to come from this grassy knoll, not this one. Somebody was parked here. There was a car parked right here in the corner. And it came from there. This guy with the camera photographer was somewhere right here. So it either came from there or it came from under the overpass. There's a sidewalk here, and there's openings between the sidewalk and the road. And somebody could have been in one of them openings just underneath the overpass where nobody's seen them. And you wouldn't see them if you were driving through there or not, you know. And when they were done, all they had to do was walk out the other side of the over. No, they didn't even have to enter the plaza. They could exit that sidewalk to the west. Exit. And I'll show you something else about this. The roads coming together there. That's like the drawing of the marble factory, and the guy with his hands coming together with the fist. The fist is under the overpass. Underwood underpass. Now you see, here's looking. So it could have been, see, the guy could have been in here, in one of these openings. You know, one of it could be still, I don't know. I think the car has, see, these are the motorcycles that were behind. The car is taken off. So whoever is fleeing the scene, like this guy here, you see somebody here moving, and it looks like he's got a rifle pointed up. Like he just took the shot, and he's moving over to get in this car that's parked right here. And there's other people here, and here. There's people up there, and there's somebody over here. If you were there to, would you be over there, or would you be over on this side where he's driving by? Anybody over on that side would be kind of suspicious if I was investigating this. So the bullet came from either up here or I think down here. That's why it was able to go through the windshield and straight into him. So it was at a level with Kennedy, with the car. The road drops down like 9-10 feet from where he was shot to under the overpass. So the guy had a shot over the tops of these cars and into the car, right through the windshield. And look at here. When you look at the one video, there's people moving in this window. When the car turns the corner, there's people moving in that window there. Nobody, and he's up here. And what Forrest Fenn was talking about, the rusty slide on the schoolhouse, looking out the window, the rusty slide, the fire escape. But I don't remember any of the people they picked up having dirty britches from Rusty, going down any rusty slide. Moses had the, okay, so yeah, we'll go through these pictures one more time. You can find it, the guy who took this picture, there's interviews from him. And he took this picture just before it happened. And he said there was a guy in the 6th floor windows up here that he saw. I don't see a rifle. And the gun they found there wasn't even the kind of gun that Oswald had. It was even a different caliber. It was a 7.5, not a 6.5. His was a millimeter smaller. Okay. So yeah, there's the picture of these. This is, see the guy over here. This guy is suspicious to me. There might be there's somebody there bending over. Somebody there bending over, like probably putting the gun away that they just shot him with.
These are your most suspicious characters right here. These two guys. And are these people running because they heard shots over here? Or were they observe? Is this guy somebody hiding behind just over the back of that car or truck? I don't know. There's something going on over there. Because you see the motorcycles that were behind the limo are right there. Let's see, where are the motorcycles in the... See, they're right here. The motorcycles are right there. So I think probably the limo took off. This is a Secret Service car behind them. And the motorcycles are behind the Secret Service car. So that picture, this picture was just after. So anybody that was on this got caught in this picture. And you get the guy bending, you know, how many of them were over there even? You know, the guy in the school book supposedly had a spotter. So each of them gunman and a spotter, and tell him when to. But he would have been looking through the scope, and as soon as he came in, he would have fired. Just as it would have, yeah. So in that bullet hole wasn't there just before the shot. What is this right here? Did they actually catch the bullet on its way in the picture, maybe? And see, there's the bullet in midair heading for the car. And the car moves forward and the bullet goes just outside of the mirror. It's heading straight for him. It caught the bullet in midair. And there's Jackie's hand pointing at it, basically. Wow, that would be something if that's the bullet. It looks like one. See right there, her hand, and there's the bullet on its way. That's freaky. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that's trippy. So, Shy Guy. I solved the JFK murder, but we don't know who still, but it wasn't anything that they ever told us about. Nothing they ever suspected. Possibly these guys on the grassy knoll and the school book didn't have silencers. Maybe the guy that the final shot could have been a silencer. Maybe that's why they didn't pick up all the shots, because the movie JFK, he says there were 6 shots. Some say there were 4. There's one that hit the chrome above the window from the back, hit the chrome, and one that went in the grass, and there was one that hit Candy through the neck. The other one went through Conley. And why would Conley's be business partners with some? I think Forrest, if anything, had something to do. He knows who did it. He has documents that prove who did it. What happened? That's why that's just supposed to be released and Forrest at the same time. This is all not coincidental. There are really no coincidences, they say. Some people say there's no such thing as coincidence. Well, yeah, there is no such thing as coincidence. It's a coincidence because it's not just a coincidence. It's a real marrying the clues. Oh. No, they say not according to the JFK movie guy. He says that was two different bullets. One went through Kennedy, another one Connolly. No way it went, because it would have had a zigzag. It just not. One of them came from the roof of the other building there. They had to say to have a lone shooter, it had to be from the same guy. There couldn't have been another shot in it. You know, that didn't. So that theory, the French and all that, and they were coming through Canada, and the general, the guy in charge of the Air Force, was in Canada, and these Frenchmen were supposed to have come through Canada. Did the Air Force fly the guys down there? Did Forrest fly these guys down from Toronto, or what? You know, we don't know. But I think Forrest knew. I don't think he was a shooter. I think he knew what happened. I think he knew what really happened. And why do you expose something like that if you're Forrest? Because it pissed you off that they did that. Sometimes if you're in that position, there were like 19 people that mysteriously died, shot, committed suicide, had all these mysterious accidents, fires and stuff within so many years of Kennedy being killed. So, like, if that stuff was in the jar, anything about that and all that, if the person were to release it, they might be one of them people that mysteriously, there was this cigarette lighter exploded and killed him. Oh, well, that's never happened before. What had happened with him? They left through Canada. But Air Force dude was up there. And that tells you Air Force, because the Navy was part of it. But like the UFOs, everybody, the Air Force is withholding information. The Air Force doesn't have it. The Navy has the UFO information. You know where the real Area 51 is? The real Area 51 is out in the Santa Barbara Islands. There's a Navy base out there on an island, and to keep things away from the public, there's a lot of stuff out there. That's why they see a lot of stuff happening out there, mysterious. They see it from the shoreline, Well, the Tic Tacs are out there. Hey, Davio. You have a joke, or you? Okay. Yeah, Davio, I've been checking it out. I don't need 2 grams of mushrooms. Fuck, quarter grams enough.
Yeah. The bullet that killed Kennedy came from the left side, through the windshield, through the left side of the windshield, to the right side of the car and hit him. It took off the right side of his, it came like this angle. And so that chunk, and the pressure pushed his head left because of the high velocity bullet. They probably never found. If you want metal detect now, I wonder if people had to have metal detected those lawns around there. But that would be something if somebody after this many years found the deformed bullet that came through the windshield. And you see, when it went through the windshield, the bullet got deformed. And that's why it took out that big chunk. That's why because it was a deformed bullet after it went through the windshield. Probably made it banana shaped and hit him spinning. Just exploded. That's why it would explode, because it went through something else first. Yeah, I've seen all the documentaries. I've been watching some of the other interviews and stuff, and about the cops and stuff, that the movie theater, and the two Oswalds, Harvey Oswald and Lee Oswald, they look alike. And then there's that Michael Payne, the husband or whatever, the woman that Oswald was written from. Her husband or brother, or I don't know, his name's Payne, also looks just like Oswald. That's why they had him in. He looks just like you. So you do. So you got three guys that look alike. One of them does the shooting. The other guy's a decoy, and you know, two of them are whatever. I don't know, but there was two of them, and it wasn't Oswald who killed the cop. It was this other guy that looked like him, that was working for the CIA. $7 hours long, them, yeah. Not a pristine bullet in the shell that was found in the gurney. Yeah, I know about that and all that. Yeah, it's like a bullet that was shot into a tank of water or something. Didn't touch anything, didn't break no bones. No, there's Lee Oswald and Harvey Oswald. And they mixed them together. I found got Lee Harvey. But he was down in Mexico. He was a CIA. They were trying to get him into Russia. And that's why he was down in Mexico trying to get a visa to go to Russia, you know, because he was a CIA. And Russia said, we know you're working for the CIA. You ain't coming over here. You know? I wonder what the Russian files on JFK are. How come we haven't heard that? Yeah, Howard Hunt lived in Dallas too. A friend of mine showed me Howard Hunt's place. We just go drive by it. It's up near the Oak Lawn. Man, my neck. But I got this for my neck. This thing's great. Put on high and it might make some sounds on the video. I don't know. That's great massager. It's got heat. This is the vibrate, power, and then this is the speed. I turn it all the way up, fast vibration. And I like to
just hang it, grab onto the cord, and do my back. I got a herniated disc. Oh, in the middle of my T-spine too. It gives me pain. Wraps all the way around. It's not easy. It's my freaking back. It's not my heart. Yes. Good night, W. Party pooper. You didn't see my chest, did you? Who's 8 watching? Yes. Oh. So, yeah, Troy keeps bringing up, Bill's waiting for a boss of gold to be met. No, Troy, I told you that the gold was laundered. It's been converted to cash. Because if you're the solver, you don't want that kind of evidence around that you solved it. Because as long as people don't believe you, you're doing fine. Let them disbelieve. Yeah. I guess Davio dropped down to 8 watching. But there'll be a couple of hundred by morning. Oh. I don't know, what time is it? 2:27. Oh, the bars aren't closed in California yet. That's what it is. The bars just closed in Mountain Time Zone. So people should be getting home in Central Time Zone by now. Live for the day. All right. Nobody talking. Nobody talking. But I just revealed the truth about the final shot, JFK, came from the South Knoll, or under the south side of the overpass, from the sidewalk portals under the overpass. Through the windows of the sidewalk. You know, and you got a rusty slide. What is the rails are rusty too? Maybe the railroad tracks. Was there? So did you take a shot and then slide down a rail or slide on the other side? I think Forrest had information, documents maybe, but I don't think he was the marksman who did it. It would have been a not just a marksman is the lower end of the rating. It would have been a sharpshooter. Somebody who was a sharpshooter, not just a marksman. They would have been a certain level of sharpshooter, sniper. It was a sniper shot. Now 50. Yeah, high speed went right through that glass so quick, like butter. But it had to get deformed, and when it hit Kennedy, it was deformed, and that's why it took a big chunk out, because it passed through something before it hit him. if they had a small hole in the back, they put it there. Any small hole in the back was afterwards, after they took his brain out, fired a hole through there. There's the entry hole for you. You know, the cold-blooded people did it. So cold-blooded people do stuff like that. But the whole thing's been, Forrest is part of a team since then, I believe, to undo what they did. And here we go, the documents. And now his family, you know, because his family was threatened. That was funny, the little advertisement thing. LBJ's mistress was Madeline Duncan Brown. There, the YouTube video. Oh yeah, but and you know, like Hinckley, who shot Reagan, his father was the CFO of Zapata Oil. Zapata is the waterfalls up here. It was the Colorado. Hinckley was from Colorado Springs. Zapata Falls is the waterfall here. And Hinckley's father was the CFO of Zapata Falls. I mean, not Zapata Oil Company, which was a shell company of the Bushes. It's where the Bushes laundered their money with Hinckley's father. And then the Bushes, hey, can you take Reagan out so that George can be president? You know, he eventually got there, but that's what he wanted. And you notice, okay, the presidents since Kennedy were involved with Kennedy's assassination. Those involved were rewarded. Gerald Ford was on the Warren Commission. He got to be president for towing the line, for doing what they told him to do, for playing his part. George Bush was photographed at the entry to the school book depository. Yeah, H.W. Bush was, and then of course he makes a son. Yeah, well, because these people have the information that can take down the others. But and Bush, director of the CIA, you know, these government agencies that are in contempt of the people and conduct coups against our government. I don't have the documents, but somebody does. Let me see, where was that? Got gotta find a it's fine. There? Where did I share that? There it is. There, I'll share this with you. Oh. Okay. Boom. Okay, now this is stuff that was found in Pompeii. And look how familiar that
sorcerer's treasure trove. Looks like Forrest Fenn's fetishes. Okay, let's zoom up to where they're showing it. There it is. There we go. So doesn't that look like a lot like Forrest Fenn's fetish necklace pieces? And it's found in Pompeii. Forrest is digging in the dirt in Pompeii. Here we go. Here's some fetishes. It look the same. They look a lot like Forrest Fenn's beads and fetishes. Anyhow. I think that's a good clue there. Boom. Until Nixon. Yeah, and Forrest was in with Haldeman and Ehrlichman and stuff too. So he's got ties to Kennedy, Gerald Ford, Richard Nixon, Connolly. He could have been Secret Service. Where's my glasses I ordered? They were supposed to be here yesterday, and they're still preparing for delivery. It's been at the post office all day, and they couldn't put it in the box. Oh, my neck is tight. Right. What's it, Agnew? Yeah, and it was Forrest wanted to no, these people actually there's videos that them more recently, 10, 15, 20 years ago, and when Forrest is doing other things and no, it doesn't look like Forrest. Forrest's face does match Oswald's face. And there was one video that's claimed that it was an attempted assassination of Oswald, meaning that he wasn't killed. I mean, here you got somebody that, okay, well, he's going to take the rap, but we're going to give him a secret identity. He didn't do it. We feel bad that he got shot. We're going to give secret identity, and he can go live his life, and he'll be taken care of. And what was it? Howard Hunt, he went to prison for 2 years, or was sent for 2 years for, they accused him of trying to extort money from the government. Well, he was working for the CIA, and the CIA is supposed to, if you get caught doing one of their operations, they're supposed to take care of you. That's what he would say. Hey, you're supposed to take care of me, people. What's going on? If you, and he's like, so, well, I have other options available. In other words, I can release this information. Huh. So who knows what information he had or what, but I guess he didn't act on it or what. And probably anything he had, they probably went and stole it and destroyed it, like they destroyed all the Kennedy information. All that evidence has been destroyed. But like that picture I was showing with the people up on the bending over and like he's putting the gun in a bag, maybe, I don't know.
all that on that other south knoll. When the escort motorcycles are still leaving the scene, and you got pictures of people on the other side, those need to be looked at a lot harder. And of course, the picture on the internet, they've got a higher quality picture than I can get on the internet. You know. Yeah, there's no real Oswald in there. He may have slipped away. Well, at least the generator's running and my batteries are almost charged up now. So I run it for like 40 minutes, 45 minutes, and then it's good for 3 hours. It gets my other lights on. Yeah, this street is such a hit. And then they're going with this false information like Troy thought that an age was one lap around the universe. No, it's one processional. The Earth is tilted around the sun, right? It's tilted on its axis, and it takes, I think, an age is like 1,800 years, something like that. 1,840 years, something. Maybe it's 2,840 years. But it's not any 240, 250 million years like Troy was trying to say. How many times? Well, and the Earth is 4.5, 5 billion years old, Troy, not 3. So all your calculations are way off. And how can you be a programmer if you got the wrong data? you got to have your data right, or your climate model doesn't work. They say it's him now for sure. What kind of heat do you have? I have a buddy heater running on medium right now. It's 66 in here, and it's 7 outside. But since I can turn it up and get it up to 74, and I turn it back to medium. Oh. Need my neck replaced. One day they'll be able to print you a new 3D neck. I worked where they make the medical linear accelerators that they use for treating people with leukemia. And what the thing does is it's got particle beams that come from two different, one from one direction, another from another direction. And where the particles meet in the middle, they little atomic explosion. And so they basically nuke the cancer cells. They focus on that cancer cell, and they boom, and the particles hit each other. They pass right through you know, but when they hit each other, that precise, the particles, and it kills the cancer cells. But I worked at Varian, and the walls around these medical linear accelerators are 6 feet thick concrete, and each one had a isolated power supply, so that there was no interference. So basically, there's a transformer. The power comes to it, the transformer, and the power to the unit comes off the other side of the transformer, and it's basically an independent power thing. So it's like a surge protection and all that. So it's running on clean power, so there's no errors or anything. But we had like it was at least a dozen clinic bays as their test areas where they build the machine, they put them in these concrete radiation proof rooms. I mean, you don't even see stuff in a hospital with that kind of, maybe if they have clinics in the hospital, they have these atomic proof walls. I don't know if this roof was built. I'm right here where I'm at, figured out 10, 15 feet down, it's like sandstone down there. Here you do with sandstone. Once you get down there. The guy built them in the cliff sides, you don't need the cliff. Who wants to come out and help dig the bunker? Let me know. There'll be a lot of hand digging. Might be able to use a tractor to get it started, to get the entry trap door, a secret trap door, hidden doorway started. But then I'm thinking you could transport the dirt while you're digging down there to the surface in vacuum tubes. Just vacuum it, throw it into a vacuum. Once the vacuum, you dump and you vacuum more dirt into the vacuum. You don't have to actually haul it all up, but you can empty it right into a truck. You can, if you like had a garbage truck and you turn the garbage chamber into a vacuum chamber. You filled it up with dirt. And when you're done, push it out the back somewhere. I got to have one that meets VA. The house has to meet the VA loan requirements and be under 100,000. I'll take anything that matches that right now, but I prefer something that has room to park my RV and nothing in a mobile home park. Has to have its own land. Mobile home's okay if it's on its own land and there's room to put the RV in back or whatever. Yeah. Wonder if I take my laser out there and point it out, would you be able to see it? My son, he lives here in Colorado, but he works in Utah. He works at the test range in Utah. I can't tell you what they're testing, but he works at the test range in Utah. Yeah, I'm trying to find. So I've been trying. The only thing that's is up there that's qualifies for the loan is mobile homes, right? Well, yeah, I can afford the payments on a $100,000 mobile home, but I can't afford the lot rent at the RV at the mobile home park on top of that. So it doesn't work. And a lot of the places under 100 don't qualify for the loan.
So to find something that qualifies, then I have to go to like middle of Florida would be good. Either side of Florida, but not too close. I like being too close to the ocean. Florida, I mean, you could have a tsunami in Florida that goes right over all the way across. That's why, you know, and I think the highest hill in Florida is 150 feet or something like that, 250 feet. It's not very high elevation. Florida is very low. Oh, it stretched. Hope they get my neck feeling better here soon. That's all. You gotta have your deposit, and I don't think they qualify for a VA loan. You know, my other option, that since none of the homes qualify for the VA, is to find something that's dirt cheap and get a standard regular loan, and then fix it up. Yeah. Trying to get my neck. I got a neck stretcher thing that it's a thing you lay down, and there's two things that go up, and it's a bicycle pump thing that you pump you turn the thing to close the valve, and you pump it up, and it pulls my neck, stretches it out, but it doesn't really help a lot. It can even give me more trouble than I had before I used it sometimes. That's probably what happened that one night. I was like paralyzed for 15 seconds, and it was extremely painful. Because it's all my nerves that go to my internals and stuff. They come out in your neck. They go to your body. My fingertips stinging, burning. And actually it's every one of my fingertips are how you say, you know, when your like feet go to sleep and they're starting to come back and they sting, it's like that, kind of like that. It's a stinging, you know, and it's all my fingertips. And it happened to my feet years ago, and now it's doing my fingers. I haven't been to Mesa Verde yet. Maybe in the summer I'll go out there. Or spring would be a good time, probably. There's supposed to be a bunch of storms, like a whole train of storms hitting California. It's gonna they're gonna be looking for Noah. He's in Pueblo, but he's not, because he's living on the base out in Utah, but lives in, but you know, I don't, those are things you shouldn't ask me here. I don't like telling people where to find my grandkids, okay? Because there's a lot of assholes in the chase. There's more assholes than we need. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, go and try and mess with them all you want out there at Dugway. You ain't gonna get close to them at Dugway. and anybody with mess with my grandkids, that might give me good reason. Said my battery's getting low because I didn't have my computer plugged in.
because I was trying to save. It conserves the power running off the computer will run for like 4 hours on its battery. So once it's charged, I unplug it. So I'm not taking the power from my other battery. I usually, when I run the generator, now my batteries are almost charged. So, but I had to plug in my computer or lose power on the computer. And I had to keep the generator running when the batteries get low, or the satellite will drop out and I lose my signal. And I don't know why Zoom, I got a clear picture looking at my Zoom screen, but it got fuzzy as shit on YouTube. Set up professional audio in audio settings. Yeah, I know that. What are my video settings? They should be. Touch up my appearance. What good does that do when you broadcast a blurry picture? Integrated video. No, I don't have an OBS camera. Original ratio. What if I choose that? Will it improve? I'll watch the screen, see if it gets better in a minute or so here. Waiting for new glasses. These are the falling down glasses. Like Michael Douglas Ward falling down, right? No, pitcher didn't get any better doing that. So, choose video filter. Is there a filter make me fuzzy? I don't think so. I'm trying to do HD. It's not my camera because I got a good picture on the Zoom screen. Oh, I can have 25 participants or 49. Maximum participants displayed per screen and gallery view. 25 or 49. Man, you can get a lot of people on here. Okay. No, it's not the background. It's blurring the whole picture. Because if my picture on my computer here is on the Zoom panel is nice and clear, but the YouTube is, it's like Zoom is giving them a shitty picture, or it's degrading me, thinking my Starlink can't handle it. I don't know. I shouldn't be doing that. I'm getting tired. You know, it's like, so I want to make a nice sharp picture of my art, like I'm seeing on the Zoom screen, not the YouTube. Then I have to pre-do the video, record a video, and then upload it. No live, not live stream. Yeah, that Zoom is giving YouTube a fuzzy picture. That one's almost done. Oh. I need to take I want to take a road trip to Pagosa, but I need to go down to Taos again someday. I'm going to go up to Eagle's Nest and visit the Gorman Ranch. The Gorman Ranch, R.C. Gorman, the Navajo artist. Yeah, because cousin R.C. Gorman, he was a Navajo. So I have Navajo cousins, right? Oh, that was neat. How did it reflect all that? Oh, that's what it turned into a blue screen. Gold. Oh, it's a treasure elephant. It's a treasure elephant. See, it's got jewels and he opens up. You can put things inside him. This is a neat little box. And it has the little shield-like symbols that were on the treasure. Forrest Fenn's treasure had them shields around the perimeter. The Pantheon, Parthenon, Greek. So I think whoever made, I think Fenn's box came from Greece, because this is how they make these boxes in Greece. But this one has a piece of bronze across and not wood in the lid. This lid, the lid is probably a pound, and the rest of the box probably 2 pounds at least. But the lid is heavy. Lay the elephant down. Nice loud clap. Nothing cheap in Colorado except single wides. Yeah, I know, and that's the other thing. The VA, you can't get a single wide. It has to be a double wide, and you have to be on 100,000. I have to be on 100. And right now my other benefits, from the state, they're every 6 months you got to renew it, and every 6 months you got to fight them. You got to fight them every 6 months for the propane assistance and all, and the problem is Social Security has a COLA increase, and they go, oh, you're not qualified. Oh, well, yeah, it got adjusted. The COLA got adjusted. The COLA needs to apply to the minute requirements, at the same time it's applied to your benefit. When I don't know, they just got it all. They're behind. They don't do things in synchronous. They don't synchronize when these things are adjusted and shit. Yeah, there's nothing. There's one in New Mexico that's like 100, but it needs a $35,000 septic system. So it's not just 100; it's 130. And then does it qualify for the loan even? So. Yeah, I've been looking at houses in Missouri and Arkansas, near the northern Arkansas, near the Arkansas hot springs, and that Missouri Arkansas boundary, but not in the floodplains of the Mississippi. What time is it now? Yeah, my got a microphone with my new speaker. Doesn't work? Yeah, it works. Can you hello? I got my other gold microphone up here. It doesn't even show up. Maybe I'll be able to drop that right down. It won't even show up. Once I have to get an audio cable to the speaker. So that I can play the music and the other stuff. Hear the other participants that don't exist apparently. It's getting low. I got another one. Had buffalo burritos for dinner. Used bison meat. Made bison meat, taco seasoning, onions, tomatoes, and cheese, and green chili, and put it in a burrito. Roll them up. I had two large buffalo burritos. Velarde. I don't know. Volare. That's a Plymouth. Oh, why was the bullet a Plymouth? Because it was Peggy's car. So it started with a P. Forrest drove Fords. He gave the car to Peggy. But I think I looked at it and he was his. So I guess maybe when she was going to school, he, I think, was training in San Antonio and she was in school in Houston, I think. And he probably had to drive back and forth on the weekends. He was probably driving out there to see her because he couldn't afford an airplane yet. He was just learning to fly them. You know? I don't know, I was like 19. I was driving to Chico every weekend. And I was staying in the girls' dorm in Chico on the weekends. Up in Chico State, Cal State Chico. And the girlfriend was she'd check, make sure nobody was in the showers. And then she'd let me into the showers and she'd watch the door while I took a shower. A girl walked in one time. I was like, are you sure? I don't want to get caught. But there wasn't a skylight, so I figured it was safe. Yeah, I watched part of it and I turned it off when Candy started talking about relationships and stuff. I turned it off and I went and watched some other videos and stuff. Then I came back and they're still on. My God. They're just trying to drown the airwaves with their bullshit. But I think next time I'm going to come on with a special guest, and then you watch his viewers drop off. Yeah, he's playing circus master. And, we got to accept everybody's has a right to their opinion, unless you disagree with Street.
Yeah, I don't have a right to my opinion. Paul doesn't have a right. Paul was just asked him a question and he freaking exploded. He went nuclear on Paul. Paul just, hey, just answer the question, Street. Why can't you answer his easy question? Paul's just, like Paul said, Street says, why are you here? He says, I'm just doing my job. I want to know what his job is, who he works for. Just get a government check for that. And look at the neighbor of Forrest Fenn, the colonel. He was an Air Force colonel living next door to him. That a little suspicious. But in Forrest had meetings. I'm wondering if he had a gate between the properties that he could go next, just go through a gate in the wall, in the fence, to get over there. Because the neighbor, when Barbara was, police were, the neighbor called the police on Barbara prowling around the property. And he was saying, oh, he conducts seances and things over there. She's a witch. Turns in, and she's a witch. And she says she turns into a squirrel and steals things. She admitted to being a witch. And people aren't. That's what I wonder. When Forrest was sitting in the schoolhouse looking out the window, was it an Anderson window? I don't think so. But he was hinting that all these trips to Yellowstone and stuff, he'd be looking out the window of the car. You're supposed, oh, that window. And the fire escape on the school book depository, not the one on the schoolhouse. And what was Oswald doing? He was looking out the window, or whoever was up there. The cop, okay, the shots go, and within a minute and 30 seconds, that cop is across the street inside the school book depository on the second floor, watching Oswald drinking a Coke. In 1 minute and 30 seconds, from the 6th floor to the 2nd floor, the elevator wasn't working. He had to come down the stairs, 6 floors, and be sitting there calm and collected, drinking a Coke. Was he sweating? No, we don't have, there are no FBI notes on Oswald interviews. It's all, you know, there were 2 guys that looked like him. Because while he's drinking the Coke, there's another guy getting in the car and going over to shoot the tippet that looks just like him. Like his landlord's husband, boyfriend, brother, whatever, with the same name, Payne, and the other Lee Oswald. And there was Harvey Oswald. There were 2 Oswalds. And there was this Michael Payne. And Forrest does look and sound like the one cop that testified that saw some fishy stuff. But that guy mysteriously died in the 70s, about the time that Forrest got the gallery and stuff, you know. But he listened to the voice of that one cop that they interview, and he talks like Texan. He sounds like Forrest. But who knows? And did Oswald have 2 daughters? His wife was Russian. Forrest bought the little
what do you call it? A studio or whatever. The tea with Olga. Olga's was supposedly Petchin's daughter, Russian, was, you know, but Oswald's wife, Maria, I'd seen interviews of her like 12 years ago. I don't know if she's still around or what, but most everybody from that is dead. Most of the president's men were old men at that time. Somebody retracted everything Astris did. It's a book that wasn't written, is Astris. Did you watch it? Yeah, Delusional Street. Yeah, Fascination Street. and Candy telling me everything that I learned 4 years ago. Oh yeah, nice refresher course. Let me see. What other? Because all I got right now is Rocky music. I do have. Let me see. Wow. That's funny. I got a friend's music on here, or X's music, and it puts a picture of some other band that ain't even related. And here's for the racing for titles. Oh.
Chevy and he had a Ford. They both were 6 years with 4 on the floor. Well, he worked for the railroad and I worked for the Lord. And we both owned and drove 4x4s. Yeah! Well, his was candied apple red and mine was maroon. He laughed and joked and said that your Chevy's gonna bust soon. He said that his was fastest because it was Ford. Well, turned to him and smiled and said, mine's powered by the Lord. Well, he said my Ford can eat yours up just like apple pie. As he stood there and argued with me and looked me in the eye. I said, now why don't we just give it a try? So he headed for the freeway to I-205. Well, French already, get set, go, and I shoved mine in low. As I looked behind, I just left that Ford in smoke. I shot off like a rocket, for mine was heaven lit. But he was so embarrassed, he just drove into the ditch. Well, now I had a Chevy, and he had a Ford. They both were 6 years with 4 on the floor. Well, he worked for the railroad, and I worked for the Lord. And we both owned and drove 4x4s.
Yeah,
I had Chevy and he had a Ford. And they both were 6 years with 4 on the floor. Well, he worked for the railroad and I worked for the Lord. And we both owned and drove 4x4s.
Yeah. Hey, like that one. Let me show you something, Astris. I'll show you something, Astris. We got to go to Google Earth. I get it going on here before I switch over.
A girl singing that, she was probably 8 when she did that, but she's like 20 something now. Let me see. Where is it? Where is it? It started? Where is it? Where? Over here? Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. Yeah. Put it over here. And what was it? Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to show you on Google Earth. I won't be able to see what you're saying when we get woo. I'll show you something else here too. Okay, share screen. Yeah. Okay. So these roads coming in here coming together here, that's like the guy leaning over the marble match. And there's 3 marbles. So you got Oswald, somebody on the roof, somebody here. That as a triangle around, and there's somebody over here. But watch this, asterisk. Let me show you something here. We're gonna go street view. And I'm gonna put it over here on this south overpass. So Kennedy was shot right up here. So somebody looking straight from here into the windshield, bullet went across from this angle, right? It went through the windshield right there and hit him in the head. It didn't come from up there. It came from possibly under here. And what do we have under here? Oh, one more click. Look at there, asterisk. Right there's the asterisk. Right in the middle of the thing there. There's the asterisk. So he could have been sitting right here on this rail holding the wall with his gun propped up or whatever. Or he could have been out, you know, behind this rail. Coming along here, you're not going to see somebody hiding behind the column because the other column is going to block you from seeing them if you're on the road. So he's sitting there, pointed right up here where the car was. And it's level where it would have gone straight through the windshield and right into him from under the overpass. Through the left side of the windshield, crossing over and hitting Kennedy in the back right side of the car from under the overpass. And there's the asterisk. Okay. Let's go out here and let's try and go zip right to the spot here. Will it? I'm trying to get it to just take me. Took me out to space. Is it going to bring me back down to Earth? Let's stay in the neighborhood. I've been up in the Reunion Tower. I had dinner in there. So I was here. Yeah, I put a marker right on the spot and it keeps moving depending on what angle you're looking from Google Earth. So we go right here. From the asterisk, again, there's the X. X marks the spot. And that asterisk is like right in there.
So the guy was could have been under the overpass, hiding in that little window. Boom. But the other guys were up here on the grass on this knoll, or the other possibility was this knoll. Now, if he was in there and he shot, he could have exited out the other side. Nobody in the plaza would have seen him. But there were people up here on this knoll. And I've been up there in the ball. It's got a rotating restaurant up there. Because I worked for GTE Sprint when I lived here. Show you something neat in Irving, Las Colinas. Some horses. If you're ever there, you want to go see these horse statues. But where's the airport? There's the airport. Okay, so this is Heritage Auctions. This Heritage Auctions right here, this building. That's Heritage Auctions. And I lived, where is it? Maybe Walnut Hill, maybe up here. I'm trying to go straight to, wow. Yeah, I lived in this apartment right here. Is there a street view there? No street view in the apartments. So I lived right there. And I worked right here. That's where I worked at Sprint right there. So I could walk from here to here to go to work. And then Heritage Auctions is right here. So that's where I lived and worked in Dallas for a while. The other place I lived was over on Northwest Highway. But we go over here to Las Colinas. Over here where the lakes are. And where is it? There's a building here with these horse statues. There's the golf course. Okay. It's not that. That's the newer building. Huh. It was up here. I'll find it. Them horses ain't getting away from me. See, I lived right there, and these horses were, they were up by the water because there was a water taxis on this lake. But there's a building with a cove in the front with these horses running through a fountain. And I don't know where the hell the building is right now. How is it eluding me? I should bookmark it when I find it. Yeah, when I lived, my ex worked over in here, one of these. I think she worked right here. That's where my ex worked. That's where the police picked her up. They come in and got her at work. She didn't kill anybody. How come that place is eluding me? Maybe it's these buildings here. Ah, yeah. But where's, oh, here's the water. There it is. That's where the horses are. Right there. Okay. I'll show you. Boom, right there. Oh, I click. There. See these, there's these horses running through the fountain. That's really cool. Back. Yeah, let's see if there's another picture of them. Yeah. See, they've been there a long time. The little pony in the back. They were there. I was there in 80, 84, 80, 80, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. I lived out there. But those are neat statues there. I love those. See, there's another picture of them. Oh, we saw that one. These some are there's more over here running. That's a cool set of statues there. One more. Yeah, that's a must see. You put that one on your bucket list. Back to Google Earth, and they're at this place. Where's the freaking street name? But it's, you can tell on the, you know, it's there. It's because they got water, or they used to have water taxis. It looks like they filled some of the. Oh, there's a canal that goes through from there to there. But I think there was one that went there too. But you could take water taxis and, like San Antonio. And there's this other, you know, get into this lake, and but it's in the middle of that chain right in there is where those are. And when I lived in them apartments right there, there's a plane that crashed. And I got a picture of the storm that made flight. It was 1983 or something. It was a Delta flight that hit the freeway. It came down out here. It landed. It crushed cars on the freeway coming into this runway here. So it crushed cars right here. Bounced off the freeway, crushed, killed the guy in his car who's just come down for an interview for a new job. And one guy walked away from that plane crash. And I have a picture of the storm that took that plane down. Okay. Back to this so I can see what's happening in chat. I prefer silver. It's more conductive. Folks are sleeping. Yeah, sleeping? Isn't it Saturday night? They're just getting home from drinking. Might be sleeping on the East Coast, but I think Paul knows people in all over the world that'll come on here. Folks are sleeping. Who's sleeping? I'm not sleeping. Your folks are sleeping. Oh. Nothing cheap in Colorado. Yeah. Okay, we went through all that. And I don't know how many of these retracteds I missed. Because, you know, when I'm showing you the share screen, I can't see the chat. there quickly. Oh, there. The music going again. Oh, that's what happened. My Bluetooth turned off.
Powering on. Welcome to Alltech Lansing.
Yeah, the Bluetooth speaker's pretty cool because, you know, if it's not getting a signal, it just says, okay, I'm going to say power turn off. And it doesn't get one when the batteries go dead and the thing shut down and then the audio stops playing and but this speaker is pretty damn loud too. Stuck in a rut so deep you can't get out. Erase. Little music break. The girl singing was killed by a careless semi driver the day Obama was elected. And so there's It's Not the End. It's the name of this song. As long as the world keeps turning and people keep talking, it's not the end. Not the end.
It's not the end. It was. Yeah. Okay, I was. Yeah, I'll have to. It's not realtor or what? That's my Gmail. So if you send me a link, I can look at it. I don't know if I can find what you're looking at. That's my Gmail. White Eagle. This my ancestor was Wabi Matahando, the white devil. So I just used the white part. You know the rest. Gonna make $1 million off of you and your fucking hard mine. Gonna have $1 every search that I made. That's not much. That's only a few $100. It was a realtor. I have to go look at it. Save that name, place. Make $1 million. Versions of that. Okay. Where's my thing back? 10 watching. There's my my ex's daughter singing, and their band. It was mother and 3 daughters, one on drums, one on she was playing piano, the girl singing, and one daughter on drums, another on guitar, and she was playing bass. X was, but, yeah. And then when the one singing got killed, it destroyed everything in my ex's life. And after 1.5 years of that,
she decided to shack up with the guy I was getting my pot from, and that ended. So, you know, I tried to tolerate. I put up with it best I could, but nothing I did was enough. There's nothing you can do for a mother that lost their kid. You know, so it was like one of those. Well, I'm not ending the. You know, you lost your kid. I'm not. You end the relationship. She ended the relationship. So I was going. Yeah. Yeah, I'll see about that. Because that's close enough. New Mexico's legal. Yeah, I don't want to have to, like, I'm 16 miles from town, and I don't want to be much further from town than that. But generator's going good. I'm about done for tonight, though. How's that? The only lucky comment. But yeah, they had a lot of misinformation. And street, well, it's this way. Well, yeah, I said land wasn't land isn't an issue because it wasn't out there. He had to find the proxy, the car that he walked to. When I hid the treasure, I walked back to my car. His car was the treasure he walked back to was the car that he left there years ago. Not the car he drove there to hide it. It was the car that was out there. A rental car, but he owned that car. Okay. I'm going to end it because I'm just going to jabberjaw, and I want to fix something to eat. My stomach's growling. Yeah, heat up that burrito meat and have another burrito. We'll see you. Good night, Lucky. Anybody else listening? There's 10. All right, we'll see y'all. I'm sure there's probably a lawyer watching, maybe a judge, maybe some producers. Good night, producers. Writers. They're just taking notes for writing their scripts or books or whatever they're doing. It's journalists and all that. That's why they're quiet. They don't want anybody to know they're watching for who they are, who they really are.